Good morning students, welcome to English class. Today I will teach you the use of prepositions. What are the prepositions? These words tell us about the position of the objects. If something is placed anywhere and we have to show the position, then we use the prepositions. Prepositions are of many kinds like prepositions of place, moment, direction and time. So we will study them one by one. First of all, place. If there is something placed on other thing and it touches the surface, it is known as on. If it is inside, we use in, and if it is on the surface but it does not touch it, then we use at. We can see the example. The book is on the table. The book is on the table. Means it is kept there. It is touching the surface. The book is in my bag. It means it is inside the bag. There is a picture at the door. Means it is not touching it completely. We can say there is a calendar at the wall because it is not touching it completely. If it is pasted, then we can say on the wall. Something is, we can say something is in, we can say inside also. And if something is out of the place, then we can say it outside also. For different places we can use the word up and down. अगर ऊपर है तब up, नीचे है तो down. There is, we can say also under. We can also use under. There is a cat under the chair. The cat is down the chair. The cat is up the building. If it is very far, हमसे अगर ये बहुत दूर है, then we use above. And it is under the surface, we use below. The water surface is below my knees. The sky is above us. Sky बहुत दूर है. If the things are placed one by one, we can use near or beside. My house is near a bank. My house is beside the bank. There is a park beside my house. Then we can use in front of. In front of means सामने and behind पीछे. There is a garden in front of my house. My house is behind the mall. If something is placed very far, that is, it is far from our reach, then we can say beyond. There is a village beyond the mountains. There is a village beyond the mountains. If two things are there and in between there is another thing, we use between. There is a table between two chairs. There is a park between two buildings. There is a street between two buildings. And among, if there are so many things and we have to make any comparison or the presence, we have to show the presence, then we can say among. Which is the best book among these? Distribute these sweets among the children. If something is placed over something, then we can say over. There is a bridge over the river. There is a bridge over the river. If there is any support, we can say against. Right? We can say there is a ladder against the wall. There is a ladder against the wall. Next we can use near or beside. We can also use with. And one word is there, besides. It means in addition to. It means in addition to. के अलावा. There is a house besides these. Now there are prepositions of direction and movement. These prepositions also indicate the position of the movement also. Like if something is coming from out to in, we say it into. If something is placed, we can say on. But if something is in the movement and is placed on something, then it is said on to. If something is going over something, we say over. Something is going after crossing, we say it through. We can also use up for going up and down for coming down. But if all of a sudden something fell down, we say it off. Now see the examples. The children entered into the class. He put a book onto the table. The aeroplane is flying over the houses. We went through the jungle. He went upstairs. He came downstairs. And an apple fell from a tree, or we can say an apple fell off the tree. In place of from, we use off. An apple fell off the tree. If we are going from one place to another, then we use word from to. I traveled from Meerut to Delhi. If there is a road and one is moving, we say along the road. But if there is a road or river and we are crossing it, we say he swam across the river. To go round, it is round or around. Moving round in a circular motion, then we can say around or round. The earth moves around the sun. If there is a school and a child is going there, then we can say the child is going to the school. If we are going from that side, then we say towards. We are going towards the school. The next part of our prepositions is prepositions of time. Certain words are used to indicate the time, like at, in, on, from, and to, till, until, since, for, before, after, by, and within. So we will take them one by one. At is particularly used to indicate the time. At 5 o'clock, at 6 o'clock, at noon and night, at night, at noon, dawn and dusk, at dawn, at dusk. We particularly use at. It is also used to indicate the festivals. At Diwali, at Christmas. In time, the second word comes in time. एक फ्रेज है इन टाइम और एक फ्रेज है ऑन टाइम. These are two different time periods. On time means that is a particular or fixed time. On time, we use on time for a particular or fixed time. As we say, the school bell rings on time. And in time, it is a little before the fixed time. A little before the time. We say that you should reach the school in time. कि आपको स्कूल टाइम से थोड़ा सा पहले आना चाहिए. So we say you should reach the school in time. And जो हमारी स्कूल बेल है वो फिक्स टाइम पर होती है. So we say the bell rings on time. Secondly, in is used to indicate the months and years. In the month of February in 1947, we use in, and on is used to indicate particularly the days, dates. Generally, we for festivals we use at. हम फेस्टिवल्स के लिए at का यूज करते हैं. लेकिन अगर कहीं पर फेस्टिवल प्लस डे लगा हो, फेस्टिवल प्लस डे लगा हो, तब हम on का यूज करते हैं. Right? He reached here on Diwali day. Then we do not say at Diwali day. अगर फेस्टिवल के साथ डे हमने ऐड कर दिया है तब हम ऑन का यूज करेंगे. ऑन दिवाली डे. Now from and to, like the preposition of place, from one time to another time. This is from and this is to. We saw the movie from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. We saw the movie from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Till and until. This also shows the limit of the time. जब तक की and until is used for negative sentence. जब तक की इसका मीनिंग होता है जब तक की. Till the limit of the time. Since and for, these are also used in perfect and perfect continuation tense. And since is used to indicate a point of time. किसी टाइम के पॉइंट को इंडिकेट करने के लिए since का यूज करते हैं. And for is used to indicate a period of time. See the examples. I have been teaching in this school since 2015. 2015 is point of time. And if I can say, if I have to use for, then I will say I have been teaching in this school for 10 years. यहाँ पर हमने period of time का यूज किया है. So since is used to indicate the point of time and for is used to indicate the period of time. इनके अलावा some prepositions are also there which are used for the time before. आपको पता है इसका मीनिंग पहले, before का मीनिंग पहले होता है, after बाद में, by and within. By shows the limit of the time. By also shows the limit of the time. And within shows the duration of the time. Within shows the duration of the time and by shows the limit of the time. कोई टाइम की लिमिट है. सपोज आपको वर्क मंडे तक कंप्लीट करना है, then you can say you should complete your work by Monday because this is the limit of time. We can also say you can complete the work within the given time. Means whatever duration of time is given, you have to complete that. So within shows the duration and by shows the limit of the time.